Picture this: towering jackfruit trees in the heart of a Thai orchard, their branches weighed down by massive fruits that can reach up to 30 kilograms. Farmers move swiftly, wielding razor-sharp tools to harvest these tropical giants with precision, a skill passed down through generations. But here's the shocking twist. Behind the scenes of this seemingly idyllic process lies a story you're not supposed to know. What happens beyond the harvest? What truths have been hidden about how these golden fruits are cultivated, processed, and sold? Brace yourself, because the revelations about the dark side of jackfruit farming will change the way you see this popular fruit forever. What you're about to discover isn't just surprising, it's downright unsettling. Growing Thailand's colossal jackfruits might seem like a natural marvel, but there's a darker side to the process. Behind the scenes of lush orchards lies a constant battle against threats that can devastate crops. From relentless pests like fruit flies to diseases such as stem rot, every stage of cultivation teeters on the brink of disaster. Add unpredictable weather into the mix, and the challenges grow even more daunting. Farmers have spent generations perfecting techniques to fight back. Grafting ensures stronger, faster-growing trees, while organic pest control offers a veneer of sustainability. But is everything as it seems? Behind the carefully curated image of traditional farming, questions linger about hidden shortcuts and practices that may not align with the story we've been told. The process may look precise and meticulous, but what's being kept from us? The thriving jackfruit trees we see are just part of the story. What's lurking beneath could change everything. And as these fruits grow, the next stage of their journey reveals even more. Stay with us as we peel back the layers of this multi-million-dollar industry. The truth only gets murkier from here. Every towering jackfruit tree begins as a tiny grafted seedling. Farmers carefully prepare the soil, selecting sandy loam with the perfect pH balance and enriching it with nutrients to encourage growth. At first glance, it all seems like a story of precision and tradition. But what's really happening behind the scenes? Grafting, celebrated as an art form that ensures faster growth and disease resistance, may not always be as pure as it's portrayed. Are these techniques designed to maximize the fruit's potential, or to mask deeper issues within the industry? Once saplings reach 30 to 40 centimeters, they're transplanted into fields spaced to allow ample growth. Early on, irrigation becomes a lifeline during dry spells, while organic pest treatments are applied. Yet, how organic are these methods in practice? As the trees mature, farmers prune branches to allow sunlight and airflow, ensuring the tree can handle the weight of its massive bounty. Every step seems to speak of care and expertise, but questions linger about the shortcuts and practices hidden just out of view. What lies beneath the surface of this seemingly meticulous process? The transformation from seedling to giant fruit may be more complicated and controversial than we've been led to believe. Jackfruit farming might look idyllic, but the truth reveals a relentless fight to keep these massive trees thriving. Behind the scenes, maintenance is a non-stop effort. Pruning is a critical first step. Farmers remove dead or diseased branches to boost sunlight exposure and air circulation. At face value, it's all about helping the tree handle the immense weight of jackfruit. But is there more to this story than meets the eye? Pest control takes center stage next. Fruit flies, aphids, and mealybugs pose constant threats, and while farmers claim to use organic pesticides and natural predators, how much of this is really organic? These practices are marketed as clean and green, but are they masking deeper issues with chemical reliance? Then there's disease management. Stem rot and leaf blight can devastate entire orchards, but farmers counter these with strict hygiene measures and disease-resistant varieties. Yet, how far do these measures really go in safeguarding the crop, and at what cost? Each step in this process seems to promise high-quality fruit, but the cracks in the industry tell another story. Up next, we reveal the moment these towering trees deliver their bounty. But what's being hidden in the shadows of this harvest? Before we dive deeper into the hidden truths of jackfruit farming, I need a quick favor. This channel is on a mission to uncover stories they don't want you to know, and your support makes it all possible. If you're enjoying this journey and want to see more, hit that subscribe button and help us reach 1,000 subs. It only takes a second, but it makes a huge difference. Alright, let's get back to exposing what's really happening behind the scenes. Harvesting jackfruit isn't just a task. It's a high-stakes operation shrouded in secrets, where every decision carries massive consequences. These colossal fruits, some weighing up to 30 kilograms, must be harvested with precision. A subtle shift in their skin's color to a golden yellowish brown and a hollow sound when tapped mark the narrow window for peak flavor and quality. Miss it, and the entire crop and profits could be ruined. Farmers armed with razor-sharp tools approach the harvest like surgeons, carefully cutting each jackfruit from the tree. The size and weight demand expert teamwork, as even a minor misstep could damage the fruit or harm the tree. But why all the secrecy? What's being hidden behind the meticulous care and tradition? In 2023, Thailand's jackfruit farms produced a jaw-dropping 400,000 tons of fruit. Yet, beneath the surface of this incredible yield lies a side of the industry few ever see. What happens next takes these fresh giants into a world of transformation. But it's not all as it seems. Stick around to uncover the truth behind how jackfruit becomes one of the world's most sought-after delicacies. Once harvested, jackfruit steps into the shadows of an industry that's both fascinating and mysterious. The transformation from fresh tropical giant to a sweet, chewy, dried treat begins at specialized facilities where the process is far more complex than it seems. Each fruit undergoes meticulous cleaning to remove dirt, debris, and any potential pesticide residue. But insiders reveal not all jackfruits meet the same standards, raising questions about what truly makes it into your snack bag. Next comes peeling, a process that lays bare the golden yellow flesh inside. Workers, often under intense pressure to meet quotas, strip away the thick skin manually or with machines. This flesh, prized for its sweetness and nutrients, is prepared for slicing. Precision cuts are critical, but whispers from the industry suggest shortcuts are sometimes taken, risking the quality of the final product. Modern dehydrators, running at temperatures between 50 and 60 degrees Celsius, dry the jackfruit for 8 to 10 hours, locking in sweetness while reducing moisture. But even here, inconsistencies in standards have raised eyebrows. After drying, a final inspection supposedly ensures quality. Yet, what exactly makes the cut remains a tightly guarded secret. And when these treats leave the facility, that's when the real story begins. One that reaches global markets and leaves millions wondering what they're truly getting. Stick around as we uncover the truth behind the jackfruit export boom. Thailand's dried jackfruit doesn't just feed global appetites, it hides behind an export industry wrapped in intrigue. With over 100,000 tons shipped annually to markets in the United States, Europe, and Asia, this sweet, chewy delicacy fuels an agricultural powerhouse. But as the demand grows, so do the questions. Is every batch as pristine as it seems, or are hidden shortcuts compromising the product behind the scenes? Packaging is presented as flawless, with airtight containers locking in flavor and texture for long journeys. But whispers from insiders suggest inconsistencies in quality controls, leaving consumers unaware of what truly lands on their shelves. Despite claims of rigorous precision at every step, from packaging to shipping, there's an undeniable tension between the industry's polished image and the hidden truths lurking beneath. The global popularity of dried jackfruit tells a story of rising demand for natural, nutrient-packed snacks. Bursting with vitamins and tropical sweetness, it's a health-conscious favorite. Yet, for all its appeal, questions linger. Is this delicacy as pure and sustainable as it's marketed to be? And the intrigue doesn't stop here. Beyond exports, jackfruit takes on an entirely different role in Thailand's street food scene, where tradition meets artistry. Next, we'll peel back the layers to uncover the culinary secrets of jackfruit on the streets of Thailand. Jackfruit isn't just a sweet street food, it's at the heart of a hidden story that Thailand's markets don't openly discuss. As you stroll through bustling stalls, you'll witness vendors expertly slicing into massive spiky fruits, revealing their golden, aromatic flesh. Every movement is calculated to minimize waste and maximize yield, a skill honed over generations. But while these vibrant displays may seem like a celebration of culinary tradition, whispers from insiders reveal cracks in the facade. From questionable sourcing practices to unseen pressures on farmers, what lies behind the smiles of street vendors might surprise you. The fresh jackfruit is undeniably transformed into a variety of delectable dishes. Juicy fruit bowls, indulgent desserts, and tropical snacks loved by locals and tourists alike. Its sweetness and chewy texture are celebrated worldwide. Yet, the truth behind how it reaches these markets raises questions about the cost of this culinary treasure. What's really happening behind the scenes of this billion-dollar industry? The resilience and ingenuity of farmers are undeniable, but so are the challenges they face in keeping up with demand. Up next, we'll uncover the unseen struggles and the innovative solutions shaping the future of jackfruit farming. Jackfruit farming is more than a challenge. It's a battleground where farmers face relentless obstacles that threaten their livelihoods. From extreme climate shifts to persistent pest infestations, the deck is often stacked against them. Yet, behind the thriving industry lies a story of unyielding resilience and groundbreaking innovation. Organic pest control and disease-resistant tree varieties have become the unsung heroes of this fight, offering farmers a lifeline against nature's unpredictability. But here's the twist. These advancements aren't always as perfect as they seem. What happens when shortcuts are taken or promises of sustainability are just a facade? Technology is reshaping the industry too, with advanced irrigation systems conserving precious water and predictive weather tools giving farmers a fighting chance. These innovations bring hope, but whispers suggest not every farm benefits equally. Are the headlines about sustainability masking a darker reality? These breakthroughs may seem like they're elevating jackfruit farming to new heights, but the cracks in the system tell a different story. Up next, we'll uncover how these challenges and controversies intersect to redefine this global industry. The journey of the jackfruit, from its delicate beginnings to a dried delicacy, reveals a deeper story, one of relentless hard work, innovation, and the untold truths hidden behind an industry worth millions. Thai farmers aren't just cultivating fruit. They're navigating challenges, embracing progress, and shaping a global market with every harvest. This isn't just farming. It's a testament to resilience, culture, and the powerful intersection of tradition and technology. Yet, as jackfruit's popularity surges worldwide, the cracks in this industry reveal questions that demand answers. Want to uncover more hidden truths behind the food we eat? Don't miss our next deep dive. Hit subscribe and join us as we expose the realities of agriculture around the world.